Tell people to bring the bow, bring everything they need, like shoes. I feel like some people might need a change of underwear. And then maybe even do like something to do with maybe an extra pair of socks to be healthy. I'm telling you, I think that'd be a good idea. What's going on, guys? My name's Tyler. This is True Cut Outdoors. Today, we're going to talk about what you should bring with you to TAC, or Total Archery Challenge. Last thing, before we start, make sure you guys like the video, hit that bell notification, and make sure you guys subscribe if you like the content that I'm putting out. I'm going to be putting a lot more videos out here soon, so there's a lot to come. All right, let's get into this. First thing you need to make sure you have, most important thing, don't forget your bow. Don't be that guy that pulls up and forgets the most important thing. You think it's impossible, but trust me, it's happened. After that, the next thing you need to bring, make sure you have something to have your binoculars, your rangefinder, some kind of system. Personally, I like my marsupial. It's great. It lets me hold everything. I got my phone. I've got a little multi-tool. So that way if something happens to my sight out on the course, I can correct it. I've got my binoculars inside. And I've got my rangefinder over here. Another thing that people want to forget all the time is your release. Don't forget your release. Not only should you not forget your release, make sure you bring a backup in case something happens to yours. You'll see that as we go through this. I always keep an extra with me, just in case. Let's look at my backpack. Number one, I recommend bringing a backpack. It's a great way to have everything you need in it and be stored in a way that it's easy for you to move around. I've got my arrows on the side. You should bring a dozen arrows. A lot of people lose a lot of arrows. Right now I've only got 4 in here. The rest of my arrows are in my house. I'm taking a dozen arrows out to the course with me, trust me. When you open the bag, you can have a couple different things in here. I like to keep my recording equipment. I've got water. I keep a little bit of extra electrolytes in the front. I've got an extra multi-tool in the backpack, just in case anything goes wrong, not with just a sight, but with anything. Have a little multi-tool, it's always great to have. Something else you can keep in there with you is also gonna be a little med kit. I recommend it. Just some Band-Aids, a little 4x4, some gauze, anything that, you know, when you're out on these courses, you're not right next to anybody. So it's gonna be pretty hard for you to get any medical attention right away. Take care of yourself real quick. If you get a little cut, anything like that, it'll help you out. So if we look at the top of my bag, I've got a little bit of extra D-loop material. It's always good to have a little extra D-loop material. And I always keep a little pocket knife with me. On my bag, you see I've got my orange flag from Total Archery Challenge. You have to have it visible when you're going up to get your arrows from the target. If you have to search for your arrows, you got to go behind the target. You lay it on top, so it's good to just tie it on so you can just pull it off real quick if you need to. In the front of my bag, I've got, like I said earlier, my extra release. Very important to have an extra one. If something breaks, if you fall down the hill, because there is a lot of terrain, and you lose your release, you know you've got a backup in your backpack. It's a great security feeling. On top of that, if your release that's a backup is different than your primary, you should probably be practicing with it. It's gonna be different when you shoot. It's gonna feel different. It's good to have it. On the side of my bag, I've got a little towel. It's just great for, you know, if it's raining outside, I can dry off my rangefinder real quick, dry off my binoculars. I can dry off my hands even. So that way when I go to make my shot, everything is the way I want it to be. Because I would like to try to lose as little arrows as possible. And these courses will eat your arrows. So after the bag, I think one of the most important things we forget about ourselves as a person is what we put on our feet. And that's what brings us to our shoes. Me personally, I wear the Merrell Moabs. I like them. They're waterproof. It's a great shoe, super comfortable. I'm very flat-footed and they feel pretty comfortable to me. I can walk all day in these things and they don't break the bank. So having these for Total Archery Challenge and even just hunting in general, it's pretty great. Last thing I'm going to talk about is going to be what you wear on yourself. Weather's going to be hot, it's going to be cold, it's going to be rainy, it's going to be windy. It changes. Terrain dictates everything, weather dictates everything, and everything we wear could change in a moment's notice. So me personally, I'm always wearing some kind of terrain pant, some kind of outdoors hiking pant, anything like that. Typically I go towards the 511s just because I like the way they feel. I am normally wearing either a dry fit t-shirt or some kind of dry fit material, whether it be a hoodie that's super thin with the dry fit to keep me protected from the sun. I'll even wear just, you know, a plain t-shirt if I need to as a backup, and I always keep a little rain jacket in the bag just as a backup in case weather changes. That's everything we got that you should bring with you to Total Archery Challenge. It's a pretty short video, pretty quick and easy. But the last thing that I want to say you should probably bring before we close it out is bring a good attitude. Man, when you go to this event, you're going to meet so many people. You're going to go on this course. If you're by yourself, you will make friends. I promise you. I went on a course with one person, and by the time we were done, we had made 2 more friends. We had joked with the group in front of us. It was great. If you are going to Total Archery Challenge, bring a good energy, bring a good mentality. It's going to be tough walking. It's going to be a good hike. It's going to be a good workout. You guys heard it in the last video. My wife reminded me, it's a workout. Trust me, you're going to have a blast. You're going to meet people, and you're going to have the time of your life. Total Archery Challenge is unlike anything you could ever get yourself into, and it's a pretty great event to get to go and meet new people. I'm going to Texas the next week. I'm going to Tennessee, and then after that, I'll be going to Michigan in June. So that's the last 3 that I have that I'm going to. Texas is coming up next week, and it's a quick follow-up to the week after that for Tennessee. So it's a quick turnaround time. I'm super excited, and I hope to see some of you guys there. Leave a comment down below if you're going to TAC. If you are, let me know which one you're going to. And if you're going to Texas, Tennessee, or the Michigan one in June, let me know, and maybe we could shoot. Thank you for coming to watch my video. I hope you guys liked it. Again, hope to see you guys at TAC.